Hi, it's Shaun Stoker from Ray White Erskineville. Welcome to this month's market wrap. And it's been such an interesting month because stock levels have been down 50%, especially in Erskineville, Alexandria, where half the amount of houses and apartments have been on sale. This has driven a big audience through the open homes in these areas. A couple of examples of the numbers coming through open homes is 10A Knight Street. We've had 140 groups come through that property. We've got 8 people registered for auction and it went for a brilliant result. Something I've noticed in Newtown, there's been a lot of 3 and 4 bedroom houses come on for the month of February, but still a lack of 2 bedroom houses, which is the first home buyer market. That market, if anyone's got a 2 bedroom house and they're looking to sell, now's the time to jump in because there is such a lack of stock and a huge audience. As everyone knows, there's been a lot of press around the RBA lifting interest rates. We've actually got an in-house mortgage broker, Tommy, and I sat with him just yesterday and he was saying they predict 4 to 5 more interest rate rises. By July, August, we'll be close to 6%. What's that doing to the marketplace? I think what it's doing is a lot of people are just shutting the curtains and think we're going to hold off and see how this plays out. And then there's other people that are just factoring it in. What I always say is, don't focus on the market too much. Focus on the house, because once you do buy that property, you will forget about the market and it's more about the enjoyment of the property, because it's probably going to be 5 to 10 years until you sell it. And in that time, you're going to see 3 or 4 different markets. What I would say to buyers, when you do get your finance for 3 months, every time an interest rate goes up and the finance comes to an end, it does have an effect on your lending ability. A case study is that we just had a buyer, got finance for 2.1 million, and they just went back now to the banks, same income, and have got 1.8. Now the market hasn't fallen that much, so a lot of times your lending ability will fall further than the market. So if you do get finance, you fall in love with a home, go for it, because often enough when you go to get finance down the line, you just won't get the money. What's my prediction this year is the next 3 months stock's going to be tight. People are just going to sit and wait. Once interest rates sort of get to their maximum level, a lot of people are going to start putting their properties on the market. So if you are looking at selling, now is a great time because stock levels are low, which means we're getting an audience through the houses. And I'm finding that buyers need to see social proof where they see other people wanting the home. That's where we're getting close or above what the owner's expectation is. I am getting a lot of calls from landlords at the moment looking at selling their investment property and cashing in to lower their current mortgage or doing something else with that money. Presentation is so important. So what I'm finding is, when you're competing with other properties on the market and online, your shop front is the photos we take to get the audience through. A great way to present the property to its best ability is always give it a fresh coat of paint, some styling. We've got a company that does planting for the garden, and then just taking some really good marketing and creating a great shop front, and that's the internet, to create that audience to bring the buyers through. If you are an investor and you are looking at selling in the next 6 months, now's the time to probably talk about that. For most of the landlords out there that I'm talking to, they're on month-to-month lease agreements with their tenants. That means you have to give them 3 months notice to vacate the property to sell. So it's not just a quick fix of, well, let's put it on in 2 to 4 weeks. Often we need that 3 months and then start the process of organising the timeline. If you are a landlord and you're out there and you are thinking of doing something in 2023, pick up the phone now just for a discussion and talk about potential timelines for this year. From myself and the great team here at the Erskineville office, we look forward to supporting you with your real estate needs.